Many banks have over 1,000 active Nostro accounts that collectively hold hundreds of millions of dollars. This isn't uncommon. It's simply the cost of doing business in transaction banking. This creates several problems for banks. First, it's inefficient. The required funds for large Nostro networks are immense and sit idle. Second, it's costly. The unavoidable manual reconciliations result in high costs. And third, it's risky. The exposure to both counterparty and foreign exchange risk is high. And because of this, we know that solving for real-time payments is only half the battle. The other half is solving for our customers' global liquidity pain points. We're solving these pain points through RippleNet, a global network of financial institutions using the same technology, rules, and governance. Through RippleNet, we're helping customers overcome their liquidity pain points in two ways. First, through flexible options to support customers' existing liquidity arrangements, as well as to supplement them with new arrangements, including third-party liquidity and settlement through digital assets. Second, through pathfinding, which is the ability to link multiple liquidity arrangements in a single transaction, smart routing across the network to gain a variety of net new benefits. Banks can choose between a number of liquidity arrangements to optimize for costs, risks, and capital efficiency. Let's overview the three liquidity arrangements supported by RippleNet. First are bank-to-bank fiat relationships, also known as Nostro account relationships. We support this model so that customers can leverage their existing relationships. This enables the banks that are provisioning liquidity to earn FX revenues, making it ideal for strategic high-volume corridors. With this liquidity arrangement, Bank A and or Bank B would have a Nostro account with the other bank, pre-funding it in the destination currency. Or there could be a credit relationship with the two banks. Second are third-party liquidity arrangements, which allow banks to rationalize their Nostro relationships, keeping only relationships they want versus the ones they need. This enables banks to overcome the costs from corridors where liquidity can be expensive. This is an ideal option for medium volume corridors. With this liquidity arrangement, a third party would open foreign currency accounts at both financial institutions for them to use for payout in each country. Third is the ability to settle payments via a digital asset, XRP. XRP's speed, scalability, and cost make it the ideal bridge asset for cross-border payments. This allows banks to grow their payments volume and reach without accumulating more direct liquidity relationships. With XRP's trading volume at higher daily average than most exotic currencies, it makes it an ideal bridge asset for payments into exotic corridors. With this liquidity arrangement, each bank either holds XRP directly or leverages an exchange to source XRP. This serves as an on-demand, fungible liquidity pool that can be used for payments. RippleNet resolves today's liquidity pain points in these ways. It's more capital efficient. The diverse options for liquidity provisioning allow banks to shrink their Nostro network. It costs less. The atomic pass-fail processing automates reconciliations, saving 60% in operational costs. And finally, it reduces risk. The real-time settlement and fewer direct relationships decrease overall risk. At Ripple, we're not just solving for better technical connectivity between banks, we're also solving for the other side of the equation, global liquidity.
Good morning, 8:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see with XRP, we had a little bit of a reversal last night. We got all the way down to the 42. We did come down to that 427 layer. As of right now, we've managed to hold it. But we're in between now. Now we're getting I don't want to say rejected yet because we haven't. But we haven't been able to get past the 442 level now, which is the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame. But we've gotten ourselves within this. I mean, that looks like a massive bearish continuation pattern. That could very well get us to the extended bear flag if we break down. This has come back within the ascending triangle, which was a shorter pattern. I mean, it's technically outside of it barely. But we're going to see if this is about to make a little move up. And maybe retest the 44.7, the 447 level. But right now, XRP is looking pretty shaky. And with the elections going on today, we're going to find out exactly how shaky this is. Because this was a monumental, well, not monumental, but it was a huge break. We had a point last night, we were down almost 9%. I did updates up until 1 a.m. I did 8 updates yesterday. And, so the main thing this morning is we have to see if we're going to either break back above this 4.4, we'll say the 4.43 level, and then make our way back up and try to test like 45 cents, or if we immediately get rejected here because there hasn't been a lot of volume on this break back up at all. You can see the drop point volume. We had some sections where we had 3 million, 1.9 million, 5 million, 2 million, 3 million. That was in the 30-minute time frame. That was the volume, the drop volume. Now this pick back up volume, ready? 1.17 was the reversal volume, then 834, 688. 1.59, but that was also reversed back down. So we're not having a ton of volume coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see if this ends up being a resistance point, or we can actually get a little bit of support here and break up. Because if it's not if this is a resistance area that we're in right now, because it's tricky. But if this plays out as a resistance area, this is coming back down to this 427 level to verify a hold. Unless we break down below it, then we're going to end up running towards the extended bear flag. And that's going to bring up a whole another line of issues for XRP. Because then the next drop down would be about 37.20. Let's see how far that is. Yeah, that's another 15% from here. So you're talking about a 2-day drop of 23% if we don't hold this 427 support. That's the implications right now. So pay attention to what I'm saying with this morning update. I'm not deep diving in anything this morning. I want to make sure everybody sees what's going on with XRP. We've got the elections this morning. And on the DXY, we're at 110 spot 397. I talked about yesterday. I thought we were starting to make our run back up to at least 110 spot 90 and beyond. So 110 spot 90 is what I'm looking for this morning. So we'll see if this 20-day gets rejected, or it can continue to get this little momentum here, because it looks like it's trying to create a little reversal here on the 20-day back up. So we're going to see, because that's going to be a direct impact on what's going on with crypto. The futures were up 46 points on the Dow. And then, well, what is it, 8:30? So I think the market just opened. Oh, no, the market didn't open. It's still 9:30. What am I talking about? I'm Eastern Standard Time. The market doesn't change in the stock market. That's just the crypto market. So we got 58 minutes until the market opens back up. We got the total crypto market cap coming back right around 930 billion. Key level is 940, which it initially got rejected on. So we're going to see. It looks like it wants to come back down here and either try to double bottom down here or come down to that 892 billion. It doesn't look like this is done yet, though, ladies and gentlemen. So be very careful this morning in the market. The BITO, which is the Bitcoin Pro Shares, it's the Bitcoin ETF, is down 5.76% today. So if that's foreshadowing something to come, we'll find out in a little bit. If you want to trade XRP like I do, or buy your ISO coins, no spot fees, no VPN, and no KYCs, take a look at the recent video.
Is the volatility of crypto?
So I appreciate the 104 likes on 653 views. I did put that out at like 1 a.m. So I appreciate everybody who even watched that, or 12 a.m. So you can buy XRP, IOTA, or any of your favorite ISO coins, including Casper and H-Bar. On MEXC, buy XRP IOTA in the USA, no VPN, no spot fees, no KYC. You can futures trade in up to 200x leverage. You can join Tom's Army right there. And then if you want to join me on BitGet, which some people do, it's just tricky with new registrations in the USA because they may make you use a VPN, which I don't, but I was already signed up before these new rules. And then you can also join me on UPHOLD as well.